This is Accounting 102 for my Rio Hondo students. This is Chapter 26, Problem 26-4A. And this is a activity-based product costing problem. It's not super complicated, but you should be doing the other problems before you do this one. Okay, here we have Hawaiian Sugar Company, near and dear to my heart, living in Hawaii 30 or almost 30 years anyway, manufactures 3 products, white sugar, brown sugar, and powdered sugar in a continuous production process. Senior management has asked the controller to conduct an activity-based costing study. So this doesn't mean it's going to get into the financial statements, but they need it for decision making. Controller identified the amount of factory overhead required by the critical activities of the organization. So production it is an activity cost pool of $377,000. There's setup in the factory floor, inspection, shipping, and customer service. Total of $954,800. Then they decided on their activity bases, which would be, they decided on machine hours for production, number of setups would be for the setup costs. If you have more setups, the costs are going to be more expensive for that product. So it's good to know that one product has 10 setups and another one has a different number. Look at the different numbers we have for the setups, depending on the item or the product. Inspection, based on number of inspections, shipping, number of customer orders, customer service, number of customer service requests. Okay, so the activity-based usages and usage quantities and units produced for the 3 products, okay, were determined from corporate records. What they mean is from research. They did research, so machine hours for white sugar, for the number of units produced for this problem. Let's see, number of units produced. Oh yeah, they have the number given. Right here. Okay, you know they always hide it. Okay, so here are the units produced. Okay, all right, now that we found that, let's determine the activity rate for each activity. Okay, production for each one of these, we have the base. Let's determine the activity rate. And I have a finer pen today, which I think is going to work better. Okay, so we just need to pick the machine hours up. So let's look to see where the machine hours are, and you should find this before I lead you into it. So we have machine hours for white sugar, brown sugar, powdered sugar, and they give the total. So we're going to pick up the 377. So we said divided by machine hours, and we can write the number of hours here, and it equals $58. So 377,000 divided by 6,500 is $58. Setup is 261,000 divided by, maybe I should put the divide closer to the number, divided by 600 setups. There's a total of 600 setups for the year, but each product has a different requirement for setups. Like white sugar is 150, brown sugar is 230, and powdered sugar is 220. So the total is 600. We're finding the overall rate, and then we'll allocate the cost based on the number of setups. Okay, so 261,000 divided by 600 is $435. Setups are more expensive than the machine hour rate. Inspection, 107,800. We have 1,400 inspections. So what's our rate? $107,800 divided by $1,400 is $77. Shipping divided by number of customer orders. So number of customer orders, 3,800. And shipping costs are $152,000 divided by 3,800 orders, customer orders, and that is $40 is our activity rate. Customer service, there's number of customer service requests, 500, so we're going to divide by that, find out how much each request costs, and the customer service work related to customer service requests is $57,000, and so that's $114, or $57,000 divided by 500 is $114,000. Okay, so we have our, let's double check our numbers, 65, 600, 14, 3,800, and 500. Okay, so, and there are a couple, what's nice about this project is that you can, or this problem is that you can double check your numbers and make sure that you're right. Allocation problems are always like that. Okay, so for Cengage, you're just going to write these, or you're going to enter them into Cengage, and they say, they're going to tell you, I think it's a whole dollar that they want is the rate per a whole dollar basis. Okay, now determine the total and per activity cost for all three products. Round the per unit answers to the nearest cent. Okay, now what I've done for this is, this is a lot of, it only shows 6 items that we fill in, but it is a lot of work, and I have done an Excel worksheet for you, and I will upload it to Blackboard for you. So what you do is this will be set up, and you have to enter the numbers and make sure, double check the formulas. I'll leave the formulas in there for you, because basically what we're going to do is we have the machine hours, same as on the first page, 58. Look on your sheet, I won't show you mine, 58. And it shouldn't be dollars, excuse me. Oh, that's the rate. Okay, the rate, $58. White sugar has machine hours of 2860, brown sugar 1820, and powdered sugar 1820 for a total of 6,500 machine hours. The rate is $58, and so it multiplies it times the rate to get the total machine hours. So all they want you to enter into Cengage is the activity cost. So we have to multiply the rate times each of the usages, okay, for each of the 3 activities. I'm sorry, they're not 3. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 activities. And to get the total cost, and then we're going to make sure our total activity cost is the same as on your worksheets, which is $954,800. So we're going to agree to that number, and we do. If you have a problem like this, Excel makes it a lot faster, and you can make sure you can double check that you've got the total quantities. This is a check. And this is a check as well, the 954. Okay, when you got those 2 right, then you multiply by the number, or I'm sorry, divide by the number of units. Total activity costs for white sugar, for machine hours, setup, inspections, customer orders, number of customer service requests is 288,790 divided by the units for white sugar, 7,150, cost per unit $40.39. Brown sugar, 78.69, and powdered sugar, $67.69. So this will be there for you, and we kept this under 10 minutes. How about that? If you have any questions, please email me. All right.